Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reacting to a guy on YouTube called Ways of Life Q. As you can see, Ways of Life Q is a Muslim brother in the US of A, and he is a very good brother. From what I've watched a fair amount of his content, he gives dawah in America, but he also travels around the world and goes to various places and talks about Islam in a very good way. For example, he went to Palestine attempting to get into Gaza to help the people there. Unfortunately, couldn't get in, and he ended up going to the West Bank and to some Palestinian refugees in Egypt. Go and check out the rest of his content. But today, he is in the most racist town in America. We'll soon find out if it is. And this is Muslim in the most racist town in America. Just before we start, that background doesn't make too good of a forecast for this video. White Pride Radio, okay. Anyway, let's see.
This is America's most racist town.
They're spreading their disease, their mental illness. Us so-called racists find them incompatible with the way we want to live and exist.
And this is the story of a Muslim who walked in alone to expose racism and to share the message of Islam. I came here not knowing what would happen, but I had a mission. Let me ask you, what do you know about Islam?
Nothing.
What do you know about this book?
Nothing.
How would you pronounce this book?
I don't know.
Have you ever met a Muslim before?
I don't know.
This is the first time you're meeting a Muslim, right?
Yes.
No way. The internet warned me not to come here, but I had other plans. I had traveled to Harrison, Arkansas, a town known online as the most racist place in America, and the home to the KKK headquarters.
Okay, home to the KKK headquarters. That does not bode well. I've seen Nico Milana, one of the guys that quickly flashed up, one of the racists that flashed up in the previous bit of this clip. Nico Milana did a video, very good video of that guy as well. You should go and look at that. This doesn't bode well. Harrison, Arkansas, KKK headquarters, most racist town in America, White Pride Radio. Let's see what happens here.
I had seen the videos, heard the chants, the hate, a place where Muslims, black people, and anyone different were told to stay away. But I didn't come here to troll anyone. I came here to talk, to listen, and to give da'wah to the very people the world says are too far gone. Put your hands down like this, and then your head down like this. That's bowing, that's bowing. What if I were to tell you that you are a Muslim right now? What would you say to me? Today is your lucky day. You get to meet a Muslim today. Was Jesus white?
I believe so, yeah.
I came alone with...
He definitely wasn't white. Brother's from the Middle East. Okay, he's from Palestine. He was not white.
nothing but the Quran.
I think that's the myth in a lot of Christianity, especially in Europe. They say, oh, you should be Christian or whatever. They don't like Muslims. They don't like brown people in general. We're talking about the racists here, okay? They all believe that Jesus was white. Bro, come on. You think someone coming from that part of the world is going to be a white, blonde, blue-eyed European-looking person? Come on.
In my hand. I had no idea how people would even react to seeing a Muslim. But what happened when I started giving da'wah, honestly, caught me off guard. The moment I arrived, I got straight to work. I walked into a local restaurant hoping to break the ice, but the stares were cold. The energy was tense. Hello, how's the food? What do you recommend for me, sir?
Chicken tenders or the beef patty?
Gotcha. Is it halal?
I'm sorry?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. Have you?
Well, I'm the owner of this restaurant. So
okay.
If you want to talk to my customers, you need to let us know who you are.
And we were shut down fast. The ignorance was alarming, but it was just the tip of the iceberg. The next day, we went to the infamous...
That interaction did not go well. I can understand if they're the owners of the restaurant and a guy with a camera and a microphone come in and start talking to your customers, it might look a little bit suspicious. You're probably thinking there's some sort of news channel and they haven't asked you for permission to film anything. We didn't see the rest of their interaction. Maybe if he explained it to her and they were okay with it, but I'm going to assume that they weren't okay with it. But that doesn't bode well.
Walmart, the one that went viral for racism. If racism is a disease of the heart, then da'wah is the cure. But first, I had to understand what they even knew about Islam. What do you know about this book?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
No, sir.
Nothing at all.
No.
Do you know anything about Islam?
Not really.
Really? At all. And you know what? We found this. We
I
came.
know what a mosque is, so.
You know what a mosque is?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing.
Worship.
Yes. Have you ever met a Muslim before?
Mm-mm.
Never met a Muslim before? Have you ever heard of what Islam is?
Yeah.
You know what Islam is? Tell me what you know.
I mean, no, I don't actually know.
Do you know what this book?
Okay, those two people, to be fair, so far, they weren't rude. They haven't said anything offensive. They haven't dismissed him or insulted him or said any racist comments to him. In fact, the first guy, despite him admitting he had a lack of knowledge, it felt like he wanted to know what the Quran is and what Islam is. He knew that what a mosque was. He knew the word mosque. So I'm hopeful actually for some of these people. Again, this woman, just judging it based on this brief pause in the video here, looks interested in what he's saying. So
Is?
I do not.
You don't know what this book
No.
is at all. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Really?
No.
You've never heard of the Quran? Wow. Okay. Do you know anything about Islam?
I do.
What do you know about this book?
I have heard of it, but
You've
I've
heard of
never
it?
seen it. I've never read it.
How would you pronounce this book?
I don't know.
Yeah. Give it your best try.
I really don't know.
But you know what this book is.
I don't know what it is. I've just
You've
heard
seen
of
it. Okay.
Yeah.
This is called the Quran.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's the holy scripture for Muslims.
Yes.
Do you have any Muslim friends? or anything?
No. I
No.
don't, yeah.
Well, you do now.
Well, thank you.
I'm your first Muslim friend. Okay. Tell me something.
they all seem friendly. I mean, that woman there, she seemed very happy, very jolly, very smiley. Like I say, interested in what he had to say. They all seem quite friendly so far.
No, what?
I just know about the people. That's about it.
What do you know about the people?
Just a little bit the way they believe is a little bit differently from the way that Christians believe.
Okay.
She's not wrong.
Do you think you know any type of belief that you think is different? Because if you said it's different, like, do you know what is different?
They don't believe that Jesus was the Messiah, is what I've heard anyway.
I see. Thank you for being honest. You said that that's not what I heard. That's what I heard.
Mhm.
As Muslims, have you ever met a Muslim?
I have not.
Hold on a second. Is this is the first time you're meeting a Muslim?
Yes.
No. It was official. I was the first Muslim ever in America's most racist town. That was pretty groundbreaking. So I continued my da'wah journey. What do you know about this book?
I've never heard of it.
Really? What about you, sir?
I know what it is, yeah.
You know what it is?
A little.
What do you know?
I know it's the Quran.
It's the Quran.
Yeah.
You've pronounced that in a very nice way. Do you know anything about Islam?
No.
What about you?
A little bit. Not as much as you, I guess.
So, as a Muslim, I just want to debunk that. We believe that Jesus, peace and blessing be upon him, is the Messiah.
Mhm.
We do believe that. We believe his second coming as well, too.
Mhm.
Okay, so now you know that,
Mhm.
right? But the Quran is like the holy scripture for Muslims. It's like, the Bible, but
Yeah.
like the Quran is the holy scripture for Muslims.
Mhm.
That's literally it.
Mhm.
So we're just going around just educating people. But I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay? Have a good one. That's good.
I always find I appreciate you. It seems I don't know what the term to call it, is an Americanism. I appreciate you. It's kind of their way of saying, okay, I'm done with this conversation. I don't know. But there is something in this, right? They've never received the message. And in Islam, we believe that if people have never received the message, then there's no way for us to turn around and say, you haven't received the message of Islam, you're not going to go to Jannah. Some of those tribes, like for example the North Sentinelese, I think they're called, no outsiders ever allowed in. They're quite hostile towards boats and planes that come too close. If those people never received the message of Islam, so these people in this town, as the brother Ways of Life Q is clearly showing here, they've never received the message. They know very small things, a couple of words. That young lady hadn't even heard of the Quran, but she said what she's been told is that Muslims don't believe that Jesus is the Messiah. And as Ways of Life Q has pointed out, that's not true. We do believe it. And the other older gentleman, the woman, his wife, I'm assuming, didn't know anything about Islam. She'd never heard of the Quran. But the guy previously had heard a small thing about Islam. He knew that that book was the Quran. But other than that, they've not heard the message. So now that the Brother Ways of Life Q there is given dawah there, they will have heard it, but let's see.
Hey, we just wanted to let you know we don't allow recording in the store.
As we were giving da'wah in Walmart, things started heating up.
No recording.
No problem. We'll stop that. We can stop that. We were kicked out, but we continued our da'wah outside. What do you know about this book right here?
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of it before? Really? What if I were to tell you this is the most...
Is this guy driving a fake police car?
Continued our da'wah outside.
Yeah, not the Popo, but his car is designed like a police car. Sorry, I had to go back for that. I had to double take. Interesting choice of decals for your car.
What do you know about this book right here?
Never heard of it.
You've never heard of it before? Really? What if I were to tell you this is the most read and memorized book in the world, but you've never heard of it?
MashaAllah.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of strange that this happens to be the most read, but you haven't heard of it?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Can you give your best attempt in pronouncing this?
Quran?
Very nice. Good try. It's called the Quran.
The Quran.
Did you try it now?
Quran?
Quran. Do you know anything about Islam?
No.
Nothing about Islam at all. Do you know anything about this book?
I think he could have passed that off as an accent thing when he said Quarren. Quarren? He could have said, sorry, it's just my accent. No, at least after the second pronunciation, he got there.
No.
No.
Not at all.
No.
Even though this happens to be the most read and memorized book in the world.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's the most read and memorized book. Never heard of it.
No, I never heard of it.
Let me ask you, what do you know about Islam?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Oh, they're just rolling 2 for 2, 0 for 2 right now, these guys over here with his beautiful red beard over here. What do you know about Islam?
I do.
I don't know if they were hostile or they were interested in what he was saying and they were just concentrating, but...
You know that there are a lot of similarities between Islam and the Old Testament.
Hmm?
There are a lot of stories that are the same. I know that there is a lot of
Woman
shared
has some
history. I know
knowledge.
that Father Abraham had many sons. Coming from larger cities and going to university, I met a lot of Muslim people, and there was absolutely nothing to be afraid of. They're just folks, you know.
Have you ever met a Muslim before?
That's a good woman right there, speaking the truth. She's obviously got some knowledge from her exposure to Islam and to Muslim people. And you said there, she said there's nothing to be afraid of. More than that, there's nothing to be afraid of. That you never meet friendlier people. You will not meet friendlier people.
Yeah.
You have. How long ago?
Probably back in 2012.
That long ago. Do you know that Muslims believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you know?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that, right? Do you know that Muslims believe in Jesus?
No.
Really?
It's about their culture.
Nothing at all.
No.
Wow. We believe in Jesus, peace and blessings be upon him,
Yes.
as to be a mighty messenger of God.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely.
And we believe that he performed miracles. He came
Yes.
from a virgin birth, but it was all by God's permission and his will.
Yes.
Right? Basically, we all fall underneath the Abrahamic faith. So like the faith of Abraham, whatever his faith was, which is the worship of the one true God, right? That's the faith of all the people that's coming. So you see the people like Jewish people, Christian people, Muslim people are also under that same sort of category or umbrella of people as well too. Do you know what Muslims believe about Jesus, since you know a little bit?
That he's not like how we say he's like white and stuff like that. They might think he's different, like not a white person. Might think.
We say he's white. I don't think there's anywhere in the scriptures within Christianity that describe Jesus as being white. I might be wrong, but that shows you the misconception within this is white America, that Jesus looked like them when he didn't. And this brother's, I'm not sure he's not Muslim with this beard, you know. We'll see.
He's Muslim or something.
Got you. Well, was Jesus white?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's black, wasn't he?
No.
He's browner. Yeah.
Well, Jesus comes from a land in Palestine.
I do want to say that there are a lot of things about your faith that people are afraid of, and
'Cause they've been
like
lied to.
the hijab or the burqa. You know, from what I understand, that's not compulsory.
Burqa, no.
It's a way of a woman to show her faith, and she may
To
do
protect
it
her
if
modesty.
she chooses. And you know, there are little factions of each religion. There are factions that are, I don't want to say fundamental, maybe, but more like extremists, and that's what we hear about. You know, just as there are Christian
Exactly.
extremists, they do not represent me.
As I started to
That's a very good point the sisters just said there. You only hear about the extremists, and therefore all Muslims are just like them. All Muslims are dangerous like the extremists. You don't hear about Christian extremists or Jewish extremists, Buddhist extremists. You hear about the Muslim ones because it suits the narrative at the end of the day. I'm glad she's pointing out the hypocrisy there, and she's someone who's awake to it.
explain Islam, I wanted to unpack the claims of racism linked to Harrison, Arkansas.
We're from New York, and obviously Harrison's gotten a pretty bad rep when it comes to racism. I'm sure you guys would know.
It's gonna change.
I think so.
Yeah, it's gonna change.
It's been changing, you know.
Definitely.
It's just over a long time ago. That's how it was.
So Harrison itself is not racist. Who people are racist is the people that live in Zinc.
Got it.
So people in Harrison, they welcome all races here. But like if you go down to Zinc or something,
Yeah.
that's when you're going to be judged and people are going to be more racist that way. Because when you're going that way, you'll see rebel flags, all that. But if you come here, like people, like you're not just going to walk into Walmart and everybody's going to be pointing fingers, calling all these names and stuff. It's not that bad in Harrison. It's just Zinc. And that's where Tom Robb and all them live. So
Got
you
it.
don't have to worry about just Harrison.
It was clear, the same way Islam gets a bad name due to radical behavior, Harrison, Arkansas was a victim of the same crime.
It's interesting that Harrison, Arkansas, and Muslims, Islam specifically, has a more closer link than you think. In the media, oftentimes Muslims are given a bad reputation, a bad link towards terrorism and doing these horrible acts. You've heard probably, right? And unfortunately, the media and specific type of media has given Harrison, Arkansas a bad link as well too. When you guys aren't about that life. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And we can empathize with that. Holding on to a reputation based off of small percent of people who are absolute nutcases, giving the good people around you all the bad name. You get what I'm saying?
I couldn't have put it
Hence
better.
the people of like ISIS and such like that. They're just radicalized people who are going around giving actual Muslims a bad reputation. We
Yep.
know what it feels like, bro. You get what I'm saying? We know what that feels like to be misunderstood when you like.
And I'm glad Ways of Life Q has made that correlation there, because as he said, us in the Western world, we know how Muslims are depicted to other people through being judged by the small amount of extremists, the minority being used to judge the majority. And it's clear here in this video, and I'm glad he's doing this video, to show that the people of this town, Harrison, Arkansas, are all being tarred with a brush of being racist because there's a small minority of people that are racist. And I'm very glad he's pointed that out. The correlations between it is clear, and I'm glad these brothers are taking that in, because whilst being amenable to this interview and friendly with the brother here, they might have been thinking, oh, we know that the prejudices that they've been fed might have been in their brains, and him making that correlation hopefully shows them, yeah, do you know what, he's right. Let's continue.
Yo, we're not about that. It's the people of Zinc. Oh, it's not us, bro. It's those ISIS people. It's not us. We're actually here to eliminate and eradicate these types of things. And the only way that can happen is if you actually interact and meet a Muslim.
Oh, for sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clearly, you've had those positive interactions, which I'm very grateful to the Almighty that that's happened to.
Yeah.
This is the final testament. So you know there's like an Old Testament, there's a New Testament, right? This is the final testament that even Jesus, peace and blessings be upon him, prophesied in the Bible as well too. The Quran is the final testament in its final book in a series of books and messengers that was sent to mankind.
Oh, okay.
He prophesies to be a final messenger to come, who will come and clarify things for the masses, because we believe that Jesus, peace and blessing be upon him, will be returning back to earth. You get what I'm saying?
It was clear that the people of America's most racist town were slowly warming up towards Islam. But there was still one final test. Would they accept the Quran, or were the people of America's most racist town going to reject it?
Do you mind if I give you a copy of this so you can learn more about Islam?
I would love a copy
You
of
would
it,
love a
actually.
copy of
Yes.
it? Absolutely. Thank you so much. Let's give him one more over
like
here,
that.
bro.
Look at
There
that.
you go, my friend.
Can I hold this?
Yeah.
The reaction there, I would love a copy of this. mashallah, this is why people like Ways of Life Q are so important. He's gone to this town that has a reputation for being racist and not tolerant towards people of other minorities or faiths. He's spoken to them about their personal views, what they know about the religion of Islam. And even at the end of it, he said, I'd like to give you this copy of the Quran. And that guy there said, I'd love to receive a copy and learn more about it. MashaAllah. May Allah reward him. May Allah guide him.
Of course, please.
Can I have this?
Yes, you can. Okay. People say that, oh, this is an evil book, this is whatever.
No.
And no.
Finally, we were making progress, and the message of Islam was beginning to touch the hearts. But then, Shaitan sent his minions.
Oh gosh.
Oh, hi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Breaking up the party?
The police.
Yeah, Walmart called and said, I guess,
The 5-0.
they've asked y'all to leave. And
Oh, no. They said that we can't film inside Walmart, so we left Walmart and we were just talking to...
And that's when it hit me that these people weren't rejecting the message. They just had never received it. They never met a Muslim. They never even held a Quran. They never heard the truth. That's why I made a promise, a mission, to give out 1 million Qur'ans before the end of 2026. And for that dream, I need your help to make it happen. It's only $2 to sponsor Quran. So click the link and sponsor Quran right now. It might be your copy that opens someone's heart.
We got kicked out of...
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Everyone watching this video, go and support Ways of Life Q. Go and donate $2. I'll be doing it myself. And let's help spread the word. Donate to this guy so he can give out Qurans. He has a charitable organization. It's not going in his pocket. Let's go and spread the word. As he said, it could be your copy of the Quran that opens someone's eyes. MashaAllah.
Walmart, called the cops on us. We pulled over because we wanted to show you something, because we ain't playing games. That's the rebel flag, also known as the Confederate flag. This represents the people who were against, listen to this, they were against abolishing slavery. So when President Lincoln in America abolished slavery, there were certain people, states that were against that because free labor, so they kept all the profits, they kept on getting rich. There are really people over here that do not like you if you're not white.
That does amaze me that you see it so often, that flag being spread out in especially the southern states, where these people did not want the emancipation of slavery. They wanted to keep profiteering off owning people. And the fact that President Lincoln that's how the Civil War started in America, the North versus the South, President Abraham Lincoln and the Northern armies versus the Southern armies. This was the flag of the Southern armies. Yet there's still people that fly it proudly. And some of them say, oh no, it's not a racist flag. It's not for them. We fly it because we're proud to be from the South. I mean, come on. If you know that flag is attached to people like this is a KKK in the shot right now. Everyone knows about them. And if you don't, go and do some education. The most racist group of individuals in American history are flying it. That should tell you. I mean, this is, and then again, on the flip side to my own argument, the St. George's Cross is the flag of England. The Union flag is the flag of the United Kingdom. And that, throughout the 1970s and 80s, was used by groups like the National Front to basically put fear and spread racism in the streets, put fear into immigrants and people of minor ethnicities. And it was used by the racists then, as it is being used now by these right-wing racists to try and spread division and becoming a symbol of hatred. We as a people, British people, have a duty to reclaim it from these people and not let it become that symbol of hatred and that symbol of racism. We have a duty. So I suppose a counter-argument to the own argument that I made is this flag used to represent the collective southern states, and it was twisted and turned into something that depicts hatred and racism.
Not white, you are wrong in their book, period. In Islam, we understand no Arab is better than a non-Arab, or black is better than white, or white, because it's all about taqwa. So,
and the Ummah could do with that with a reminder of that. Regardless of your skin, if you're a Muslim, your skin color should not matter whatsoever. So we as an Ummah need that as a very healthy reminder as well.
That's what we're dealing with right now.
We kept talking to the locals. Everyone pointed us to one word: Zinc, the neighboring town, home of the Ku Klux Klan headquarters. So I decided to switch it up. If Islam made people uncomfortable, I wanted them to see it in full view. We drove through the back roads, abandoned lots, and the eerie silence to find the KKK church.
He's quite brave doing this. I mean, if this place is what we're being told it is, it's brave for him to do this. So fair play to him. But let's see if it is what people said, or if it is like we've said earlier. Let's not judge a book by the cover.
Here right now for Thomas Robb's house, the Grand Wizard of the KKK. Doesn't seem like Mr. Robb is home at the moment. Like, the dog is going nuts. Maybe he's not home. Look, we're getting closer, he's getting further. I don't think anyone's home.
But ended up meeting him. Meet Tom. The internet
Hello,
calls
Tom.
him America's most racist man. And I asked him all the tough questions. We spoke for over an hour.
What's your name, sir?
Tom Bowie.
Tom Bowie. Do you happen to know what's
The Quran.
Yeah, what do you know about it?
It is your holy religious text. To be properly understood, I understand it's to be read in the original language.
Yes, which is?
Arabic.
Very nice. Wow. Tell
He
me
knows
something
his
more.
stuff.
Seriously, guys, like, wow. Mashallah. Go ahead.
Do you have a prayer rug?
This guy. How does God and Christianity or religion support one race to be more superior or better than other races? Yeah.
They're spreading their disease, their mental illness. It's destroying this country.
What does white genocide mean?
Diversity has come to America, and we find them incompatible with the way we want to live and exist. And I oppose white genocide. All of this diversity stuff is aimed right at white people.
White flight. Tell us more about that.
It's something white people do. They no longer stand up for themselves. They're afraid to speak.
So if they have a mental illness, like you said, okay, let's assume, right? Isn't it our responsibility to help them?
They have to spread this sickness to everywhere.
The white race is the better race. Is that true?
Why does this only apply to white countries?
Please tell me more.
Why is no one in Israel telling them, you know, you oppress the indigenous Israelis, the Palestinians.
Wow.
You have to give them equality.
Do you think if you could say something to the Israel right now, what would it be? Go ahead. This is your chance.
Oh, I don't have. I think I've said it. They know what they're doing is wrong, and they know they're being covered for.
Wow.
Trust me, guys, this conversation got deep. So if you want the full uncut version, get this video to 10,112 likes, and I'll drop the entire interview. After talking...
Everyone, we need to go and like this video. That was such a roller coaster of a conversation from what we've seen already. I mean, he's talking about white genocide. I mean, we keep hearing this myth all over the world. We're hearing it in the UK as well. And how diversity is wrong. I can attest for diversity being a wonderful thing, especially in London. But then he goes on to speak about the Israel-Palestine conflict. It's not even, I'm not going to call it a conflict. It's a genocide. It's been happening long before Israel was a country, when the Brits were in control. And then he says what the Israelis are doing to the indigenous people is completely wrong as well. So I'm interested to know if he has the same sentiments when it comes to what white people, white Europeans, did to the indigenous people of the Americas, not just the United States, but Canada, Central America, Southern America. If he's got the same energy when it comes to that, because that was a genocide. A lot of it was through illness, but through violent acts as well. So I hope he's got the same energy when it comes to that. So we need to go and like the video from Ways of Life Q and get that video to 10,112 likes so we can see the rest of this conversation, because it seems very interesting. Hello, my brothers and sisters. It turns out 99% of you are watching this video without being subscribed. Astaghfirullah. I'm just kidding. But subscribe before Shaitan makes you forget. Do it. Come on, do it. Button's down there somewhere. Done? Thank you. And inshallah, you receive infinite rewards. Ameen.
To Tom, I realized something heartbreaking. America's most racist town didn't hate Muslims. They just never met one before. So I did the most logical thing I could think of.
All right, guys, who wants a Quran? We got them. We got Qurans for everyone over here. For you, ma'am, for you, for you, for you. We all ready. There's no one here. We got to find these people. We decided to hold a meet and greet where the people from America's most racist town get a chance to meet a Muslim in real life. Ma'am, can I ask you a quick question? Have you ever met a Muslim before?
I don't know.
Well, you're meeting one right now. All right. Have you ever met a Muslim before?
Probably, I'm sure. I've been an ER nurse for 10 years.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, well, you're meeting one right now for sure, okay? Now you know, okay. We're going around, we're visiting from New York, and we're asking people, have they ever met a Muslim before?
Yes.
Have you met a Muslim before?
Yes.
No way.
I'm from California.
You see the difference over here? So many people, we're so shocked to see that a lot of people, when it comes to diversity-wise, they've never even met a Muslim.
They all seem
before.
happy and friendly.
Really?
What do you know about Islam?
I don't know. Just
Nothing? Oh, no, you know something. Tell me one thing that you know.
The Quran.
Okay.
Muhammad,
Okay.
Gabriel.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you know so much?
I'm just interested in everything.
That's really beautiful. Do you have a Quran?
No.
Would you mind if I gave you one so you could learn more?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ways of Life Q's energy is so good. I think he's got such a good way with people that these people are automatically friendly and more open to receiving his message and learning more about Islam. They're all smiling, they're all happy. The way he interacts with them is, mashallah, so good.
Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. Have you ever met a Muslim before?
Yes, I'm from Alabama. I've met a few. Yeah.
Oh, wow. What do you know about Islam? Tell me one thing.
I have no idea.
We're going to fix that up. This is a holy Quran.
Okay.
Now, you've heard of this book before, right?
Yes.
Okay, but what do you know about it?
It's your Bible.
Yeah, it's basically the holy scripture for Muslims.
Yep.
Correct? Some things that you should know, okay? There's only one version of this.
Okay.
Right? So I know Bibles, multiple versions. Yeah. This only has one version, okay? Has the same amount of books that are in all the Qurans. Nothing has been changed. This book has never been changed, never been altered. So it's special.
Yeah.
Now, also, this book has been memorized.
Yeah.
So if
I know that y'all have. Yeah, I know y'all have to.
Yes, we've memorized them.
Yes.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Yes.
We've memorized the book.
This
Now,
woman's such a
in this
happy
book,
person.
you know, and you would find a chapter called Mary.
I know I spoke about Ways of Life Q's energy, but this woman's got very good energy as well. She seems very, very happy and friendly, mashallah. May Allah guide her.
Which is the mother of Jesus.
Yeah.
Right? So you know that we believe in Jesus as well.
Yeah.
Okay? But we believe him to be a messenger and prophet of God.
Yeah.
Okay? We do not believe that he is God because we believe that God has certain attributes that he doesn't share with humanity. You understand? So this book of ours has scientific miracles. It has so many different types of miracles, but the ultimate miracle, Shelby, is how it makes your heart feel, right? And I want to test that. I want to challenge you. Open any page of this book. You opened it, right? Let's start from here. Okay. It says on the 22nd chapter, okay, it says, he knows what is ahead of them and what is behind them. And to God, all matters will be returned for judgment. Do you believe that? Okay, it's simple.
Yeah.
If you continue to read, right, it said advice to the believers. Would you consider yourself a believer?
Yeah.
Okay, here's advice to you from God. Okay, get ready. It's the 77th worth. Oh, believers, you, okay, bow down, prostrate yourself, worship your Lord, and do what is good so that you may be successful. And this is what they try to demonize the book, and it's not. It's a beautiful book.
What a good page for her to randomly open up to, by the way, to speak about prostration. Oh, you believers. That's fantastic. And look how receptive she is of what Ways of Life Q is saying here. She said, I'm a believer, I believe in God. And look at her face here. She's so receptive of what he has to say. Mashallah, may Allah guide her. I know I said it already.
Book. It has great messages, and I hope that you can read it and learn more.
Yeah, I will.
Is that fair?
Yes.
You're excited?
Yes.
Okay. So
That's
this is
good,
not
man.
just that. We
Mashallah.
have a little gift bag for you that we created, right? All sponsored by Dollar Tree right here. So we have some candy, some chocolate for you, and we want to give this to you in a lovely manner.
Oh, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
No
Okay,
problem.
I appreciate you.
What
Okay.
is this channel so I can go look it up?
It's called Way of Life SQ.
Okay.
So we got the supplies from the Dollar Tree and did this. I made a sign that said meet a Muslim and stood in the middle of the road in America's most racist town. She honked at us. That's a good sign. Come talk to us. Come meet us. Come meet us over here. Hello, guys, come. Come join us. Come meet us. Join us. All right. Hello. Want to pull over? What's 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Come on. Come on. What's up, boss? Hi. And to my surprise, they actually stopped
to meet a Muslim.
You know what Islam is? Islam?
When you take a shot of this,
No, we don't drink alcohol.
well, you better start.
You think so? But no, you see, Jesus never drank alcohol, so we don't drink alcohol.
Oh, yes, he did.
Jesus definitely did not. Jesus did not eat pork.
Wine, but he did.
He did. Ah, you heard that, right? According to your Bible, he made the wine, but he never drank it. Jesus didn't drink or eat pork.
Wait, what about the Last Supper?
What about it? He was drinking? You think he was getting saucy before he had to die?
No, he was drinking with his disciples.
You know the problem with saying that Jesus drank, right? Is that one, you're saying that God...
I think these guys are a little bit too drunk to be too receptive of what he has to say here.
Drank alcohol, and that doesn't sound right. Number two, you're also saying that if Jesus drank, that what if he was intoxicated and he was receiving revelation from God? Then how can you tell the difference between intoxication, being drunk, and revelation from God? That's why the prophets of God never drank. They didn't drink. Noah never drank. Moses never drank. They didn't do these things because...
Speaking as a Revert who used to drink alcohol, I can tell you, when drunk, I have given many prophesization out. And I can tell you that most of it was absolute codswallop, a load of waffle. And, you know, speaking to some of my friends when they're drunk, they like to talk a lot of waffle. So he's made a very good point there about Jesus and drinking alcohol, the difference between intoxication and revelation.
Because that's intoxication. They're messengers of God. That's beneath them. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, they never drank. They never did things like that. Do you know who the Prophet Muhammad was?
Bye. And once again, we got shut down while giving that.
Everything okay?
Yeah, you just have to go somewhere else. Private property, they don't allow any of that stuff here.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's standing on the road over there, that should be okay then, right?
Cars on our property and you're on our property.
Okay.
Road's okay.
Road's okay.
Car is not, and you guys are not.
Oh.
We don't allow any kind of thing like that here.
Okay. What do you mean by a thing like that? We're just trying to basically educate people about Islam. That's all.
That's fine. I mean, good on the road.
Guys, listen to me. Listen to me. It's your luck.
That's not a good interaction, but out of all the ones we've seen so far, that's the worst one. I think most of these people in this town so far have been wonderful. They seem very lovely, happy, friendly. They want to know what he has to say. You know, that woman might just be doing her job, so I'm not trying to be too harsh on her, but forget that, bun that.
Lucky day today. We're buying you coffee today. What do you think about that? Okay. Yeah? Yes? You too. You're in the car too. We're getting you coffee as well too. So just so you know, we're making a video. We came all the way from New York, right? And we're asking this question, have you ever met a Muslim before?
Maybe.
Maybe? What about you? Have you ever met a Muslim before?
I don't believe so.
No, you've never met a Muslim before. So we're standing outside with this sign that says, come meet a Muslim. So today is your lucky day. You get to meet a Muslim today, okay? So we're gonna treat you to some coffee so you can learn a little bit more about us. Have you ever heard of Islam before?
Yes.
Islam. What do you know about Islam? The little, it doesn't matter.
Not a whole lot, just more all you guys are about putting forward and what you get back.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I had some religion books when I was younger
Okay.
that I haven't looked at
Okay.
in years.
Do you know how many times a Muslim prays a day? You're so close. It's an odd number.
5.
5. Absolutely. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, now. So close. Okay. Do you know that
Family
Muslims
fortunes.
believe in Jesus?
Yes.
You did know that, okay?
Yes.
Yes, and we believe Jesus as a messenger of God and a prophet of God,
Yes.
right? We believe him to be someone sent by God to teach people how God would like to be worshipped, right? Do you know the name of the holy book that Muslims read?
Quran.
Wow. Have you ever looked into it or to read it, to learn more for purposes? What about you yourself?
I took world religions in college because I wanted to know all the
Good. Good.
I have the World Religions College book that I got when I was in high school.
Wow, wow. Well, you know what? I'm a personal believer that one of the best ways to learn is by interacting and meeting people. Would it be okay if I left you with a quick gift so you can learn more? Because I don't know the next time a Muslim is coming to Harrison, Arkansas. I'm going to be honest with you.
As I got deeper into the da'wah, I realized that Islam never reached the good people of Harrison, Arkansas. With the nearest mosque 150 miles away, I wasn't sure if this was a conspiracy to keep the people of Harrison, Arkansas in darkness or a genuine mistake. All I knew is we have to continue to educate the people about Islam.
Have you ever met a Muslim before?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's your first time meeting a Muslim? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. You want to get a coffee?
Yeah.
Let's sit down, man. Let's sit down. Let's meet a Muslim. Do you know anything about Islam?
No, I do not.
Do you guys believe in a creator, a higher power?
Yeah.
Yes, right? And we do as Muslims as well too. Do you guys believe in Jesus? Yes? We believe that Jesus is a messenger of God. We believe that God is the only one worthy of worship. And we believe in all the messengers of God. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes? We believe that there's only one God.
Yeah.
Do you believe that there's only one God worthy of worship?
Yes.
Do you believe in a day of judgment?
Yes.
Yes? Well, do you believe in angels?
Yes.
Yes. Do you believe that everything happens for a reason?
Yes.
Predestiny? Yes.
Yes.
Do you believe in a heaven and hell?
Yes.
Then you are in alignment with the Muslim. This is what Muslims believe. What if I were to tell you that you are a Muslim right now? What would you say to me?
Booze the bee.
Right? Right, booze the bee. Huh? I never heard that saying before.
I
Right?
seen your sign and
Yeah.
I was like, let's go see what's.
No way, you saw the sign.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get you guys a coffee or something. Come on in. Get what you need, guys.
How many people would look at these two gentlemen and immediately form a judgment in their head about what they're like and whether they'd be receptive of what the message the brother's giving there was? You saw there, they were very friendly immediately, and they were very receptive of what he had to say, in agreement with a lot of what he had to say. Again, very good energy coming from them. They seem friendly. They want to know more. They're happy to learn. I know he's offered to buy him a coffee, but they wanted to know him before he offered that. So, fair play.
So what happens is this, right? So Islam gets a really bad reputation, right? They say we're terrorists, we're this and we're that, when that's not what Islam is all about. You know what I mean? That's what you hear, right? And that's
that about a lot of different people.
They say that about Harrison, Arkansas, saying that it's the most racist state in the world, or in America. Islam in Harrison.
I told him, I was like, let's go meet a Muslim.
Let's go meet a Muslim. In Islam, listen to what God says, right? The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, who was the last and final messenger, just like Jesus, Moses, peace and blessing upon all of them, right? He said to help your brother out, is better for you than sitting in the house of God worshiping straight for 1 whole month. Think about the reward someone would get if they sat in the house of God worshiping the entire day and night for a whole month. How much rewards did we get? A lot, right? They said to help your brother is more valuable than that.
I believe that. That makes sense.
It makes sense because that's what Islam teaches. Islam teaches to put the people first.
I bet you don't have any books, man.
A book, a Quran? You know what the Quran is?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but you guys got any extras?
Would you like one?
Yes.
We'll make sure we got you one. There it is, man. There it is. Okay.
Wow,
so here we have
Look
it.
how
Here's the
gassed he
Quran.
is.
Okay. This is it.
Look how happy he is. Look how gassed he is to receive that. MashaAllah. May Allah guide him. Both of them.
English copy of the Quran. This is for you as well too. Our only ask is the following. Oh my Lord, oh my Creator, guide me to the straight path, and I read this in your name. I start this in your name. If you read this with sincerity, I have no shadow of a doubt.
Can I take a picture of all
Yes,
of us
man,
with the
yes,
Quran?
absolutely. Hold the Quran up. And my sign as well too. So you come with full sincerity, and God will guide you and He will make your efforts easier for you as well too. Guys, lots of love. Lots of love, guys. Take care of yourselves, and may the Almighty continue to bless you. Anytime.
Check this out.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
Check this out.
Yes, inshallah, inshallah.
Now the real test. The youth of America's most racist town.
Bro, I like those two guys, man. But they give such good energy. He felt very sincere. The younger guy especially. He asked for a copy of the Quran, first of all, which is a surprise. And then he was so excited to receive it, and he can't wait to read it. MashaAllah, may Allah guide this guy to the right path.
So I hit the basketball courts looking for the youth of this town.
Hey, what up, homie? You good? Nice seeing you. Listen, man, real talk. Rate the drip. Rate the drip. Be honest. 1 to 10. Come on.
9.
Okay, yeah, you already know. Rate the drip. Come on.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. You already know. All right, come on. Rate the drip. Be honest.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. For $1. Tell me what you know about Islam.
About a what?
Oh God, we're off to a bad start already. For $1, tell me what you know about Islam.
About Islam?
Islam. Tell me what you know about Islam.
I really learned about this today.
I really don't.
No way.
I don't know.
No way. Tell me something you know about Islam for $1. Let's go.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
There's 2.4 billion people practicing this stuff right now.
Let's go. What else? Tell me something else.
I don't know.
Come on.
There's a lot of homemade stuff
I'm
there.
smart.
What do you mean by homemade stuff?
Like wooden stuff that people make up there.
I don't know what you're talking about. This guy, man, where are you learning?
I think he's getting that confused with Amish people.
morning, Harrison, Arkansas. Tell me something about Islam for $1.
I don't know nothing.
Come on, you know something. Think about it a little bit. Tell me something.
They're, what's his name? Starts with the M.
The prophet's name.
Yes.
What's his name? It starts with an M.
No, it's not it.
I know it.
Go ahead, what is it?
No, no, I can go to my notes. Hold on.
No, you're cheating. You're cheating, come on. It's something with M.
Mohammed.
Yeah. You got one too. All right, something else. Yo, well, boys, what do you know? What do you know about Islam for $1?
It's in the Middle East.
It's not necessarily the Middle East, but I'll still give you $1 for that. Tell me what else. What else? What's the scarf that women wear on their heads? Anyone know? Something with it. Damn. Okay. How many times do Muslims pray a day?
Too many to count.
No, God, huh?
27.
Yo, she's racking it in. All right, what else? Do Muslims believe in Jesus?
They not no. I wouldn't say Jesus has like just Jesus.
They have other gods.
No, I think they just have one God.
We do have one God.
I don't think just Jesus.
We believe Jesus is the messenger of God. So, okay, that didn't count, but we believe in Jesus as a messenger of God, as a prophet of God. Okay, we do not believe that God came in human form because God doesn't need to come in human form because anything created can't be God because creation is dependent. This car is a creation. It depends on gas, oil, us to maintain it. The trees is a creation. It depends on the sunlight, carbon dioxide, soil, fertilizer. A human being is a creation. If you're saying that God came in the form of a man, the man has to eat, the man has to poop. God doesn't need anything by definition. What do we believe God's name is? It's revealed. It starts with an A.
Allah.
Yo, she's really racking it up. She's really racking it up.
The excitement of the youth shocked me. I knew if there would be change in America's most racist town, then it would start with the youth. So I did what I do best.
Again, man, those kids were gassed to be answering those questions. Listen, I know he's given them $1 every time they get one right. I know, but the fact that their energy towards it to know and try and get it right, I mean, I think that's a good thing. That should be encouraged. And some of the kids there, when he was speaking, he wasn't offering them money at that point, but they were receptive of what he had to say. Mashallah. The one girl was very happy to be collecting those dollars, but she did have fairly good knowledge, mashallah, for someone who's not been exposed to it.
I started teaching them about Islam.
You see, God is a man-made word. God is not a real word. God is a man-made word in English. Allah means the worshipped one. That's God's physical name. Allah means the worshipped one. It means the one true God, and that's it. Who is the worshipped one? Your Rabb, your cherisher, your sustainer, your provider, your nourisher, your cure. The one who owns all your goodness, the one that you pray to, the one when you're resting your head on the pillow and you're falling asleep and you're praying and you're thinking about your day and reflecting. That is who Allah is. He is the one who is in control. He is the maker of every atom, every proton, electron, neutron, and we all have to return back to Allah. Does anyone know how a Muslim prays?
On their knees.
Can you show me right now? Let's go, right here, on the grass, This, yes, what else? Now, okay, you're close, okay? So it's definitely like this. Put your hands down like this, right? Like this, and then your head down like this. That's bowing, my friend. That is for you right here, my friend. Listen to me. Let me explain something, my friend. That is exactly how Jesus Christ, peace and blessing be upon him, prayed as well, too. When Jesus went to the Garden of Yosemite, he got to his knees, dropped down with his head, and he prostrated to the Father. Jesus never claimed or called for anything like that whatsoever. Instead, Jesus called people to worship the Father and God all alone. Has anyone ever seen a picture of Mary that they show in the statue and thing? What is she always wearing on her head? Think about it. Think about that for a second. Why is she always wearing a scarf on her head? Because they were Muslim.
To my surprise, they showed love and respect to the message of Islam, which never reached them until today.
Islam is the religion that all prophets followed. It's the religion that all the messengers of God followed. It is Islam. Islam means to submit and surrender your will to the Almighty. That is all Islam means. That is the same message that Jesus brought, Moses brought, Abraham brought, Jonah, Jacob, Noah, Solomon, David, the Prophet Muhammad, who was the last and final messenger. They brought this message to mankind, that worship God alone, do not associate any partner with him. Do not say he has a child, a son, a daughter, a mother, a father. No, God doesn't have these types of things. He doesn't have family relationships. He is one and alone. He's always been in existence, and his will is to be done. No one has control over him. It is God one and alone. alone, and we believe in the day of judgment. According to how you lived your life, you will be judged. When you die, you'll be resurrected and brought in front of the court of God, and you will have to attest for how you lived your life. And he sent a final rubric. Does anyone know the name of that book?
It was clear that Islam was making sense to them. One youth even bowed like Jesus, but there was still one final test. Would they accept the Quran, or was the youth of America's most racist town going to reject it?
The Quran, okay? This book right here, you heard of the Old Testament? You heard of the New Testament? This is the final testament. Jesus Christ, peace and blessings be upon him, in the Bible said, there's many things I want to tell you before you cannot bear them now. For when he, the Spirit of truth, will come, he will set things straight and right for you. That is the prophecy of the Prophet Muhammad. He came as the final prophet, and the last revelation is the Holy Quran. This is the book that all of humanity and mankind will be judged upon. There has only been one version of this book. How many versions does the Bible have? Many. There's only one. This book has never been changed or altered. This book is memorized by millions of people. You can't even change it if you wanted to. It's preserved in the original language. And the biggest miracle of this book is that when you read it, it connects with you at a level that no other text has ever connected with you with. And there's a challenge. There's a challenge in this book that if you can make one verse like this book, it's not the Word of God. So it's a challenge I want to do. Is anyone interested in reading this, right? Okay, wow, 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 respect, 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 respect.
Alhamdulillah, Allah softened their hearts, and they were excited to read the Quran. Allah then inspired me to teach them the purpose of Islam.
There's a reason for all of us to be here right now. You understand? There's a purpose in life. Our purpose in life is more than getting drunk, getting high, filling out our desires. There's more to that. There's more to that. That is a trap placed by, call it the man, call it the system, call it the government, call it Illuminati, whatever. There's a trap placed to keep you guys beneath. And they are the ones who put the drugs over here. They're the ones who get people addicted to things. You understand? Getting addicted to your phones and all that. That's a design control mechanism to keep you down. And this, whoever, a free-thinking man, a free-thinking woman, a free-thinking human being is a threat to society. They don't want you to wake up. They want you to stay high. They want you to be addicted to vaping. You understand? Because that's how they control your money. That's how they control your life. And that's how they're going to make money off you when you get sick. It's a design. And what we want to do is we want to wake people up from this design. And they don't want that. That's why Islam gets deemed to be terrible, horrible, the religion of violence and terrorists. Oh, this book is evil. If it's evil, I challenge anyone. Open one page of it randomly. If it's so evil, it'll be everywhere. Open one page, read from the top right here. This is the chapter called Mary. He is on page 166. Open your books right now. 166. He opened it, not me. First verse right over here. This is a reminder of your Lord's mercy to his servant Zechariah. You know Zechariah. Yes, indeed, we have given you good news of the birth of a son whose name will be John. This is not a different book. This is a continuation, a clarification of your scripture. It's not new. People will tell you it's not a new religion. This is a clarification of your religion. You understand? This was to prove to you that this is not a book of some extreme hatred that they're trying to promote. That's trying to trick you so you don't explore Islam. I hope I've given you all something to think about.
We played.
I was just listening to what he said there, to be honest with you. That drew me in. What he was saying to those kids. And mashallah, they seem like such good kids. The way they were there, listening to him intently, they wanted the copy of the Quran, they were opening it whilst he's talking to try and read some of it. Mashallah, may Allah guide everyone in this town to the beautiful deen of Allah. And the ways of life Q spoke there, I thought it was fantastic. The dawah he gave, he spoke about the mechanisms that are used to try and subjugate people and keep them addicted to things. I think I agree with him on that. And the way that Islam is demonized, like we all know, it suits a certain narrative. Mashallah, those kids were very receptive, just like everyone in this video has been so far. This has genuinely surprised me. Yeah, let's close the video out and then I'll give my final thoughts and what I think I've learned from the video.
We laughed and we talked about Islam. I gave them Qur'ans, and for the first time in their lives, they actually held a Quran. Moments like this are exactly why this mission matters. Every Quran handed out could be the first time someone ever hears the truth. That's why I'm on a mission. to give out 1 million Qur'ans before 2026 ends. This mission cannot be complete without your support, and it's only $2 to sponsor Quran. So click the link and join this mission to spread Islam across America. Let this be your sadaqah jariyah. Being Muslim in America's most racist town came with its challenges. But what I found weren't monsters. I found people who were misinformed, disconnected, spiritually empty. Racism isn't something you're born with. It's something you're taught. And maybe, just maybe, through this visit, we planted a seed that could grow into Iman one day. But this journey isn't over. And if you want to support this mission, just like and subscribe to this channel. It's a free way for you to spread Islam. And until next time, I'm out. This?
MashaAllah. Honestly, such a good video. I really enjoyed that. He's proven that this town isn't what people have said it is, for a start. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways for me from this video. Whether you're a Muslim or a non-Muslim, never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a group of people based on what you've heard from someone else. We should have our own informed opinions of things based on what we ourselves have learned and witnessed. And I think that is such an important message, not just for us Muslims, brothers and sisters, but for non-Muslims as well. We shouldn't judge it based on what we're hearing from other people. We should take things for ourselves. Let's take what they've said. Let's go and look and see if what they say is true, first of all. But like I say, the people of this town have seen all across American media, YouTube, wherever, their town be described as the most racist town in America. Now, I don't know about you, but every single person I saw in this video, they seemed like they were not racist to me. They didn't come across as racist. In fact, what I saw was a group of people very friendly and happy to meet a Muslim and very receptive of what he had to say. And mashallah, that's all we can ask for in people. There's people in my own town that wouldn't react in this way, and they've been exposed to Muslims and seen how good Muslims are, and they probably still wouldn't be this friendly. So, mashallah, may Allah guide everyone in this town to the deen. May Allah reward the brother Way of Life Q. I keep saying it wrong. It's Way of Life Q, not Ways of Life Q. But may Allah reward him for this important work that he's doing. And what a very good video. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought about this in the comments. If you like this sort of reaction, we can react to more stuff like this. But yeah, I am very interested to hear what the other guy had to say, because a lot of what he said seemed to conflict with the next part he said. So I would like to see the full conversation of that. So everyone go and give Way of Life Q a like on this video so we can see the rest of that conversation, especially because I'm very intrigued to hear what he had to say and whether his energy is the same towards the problems in America as towards the problems elsewhere in the world. So, thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you all learned something too. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Peace.